Beyoncé has captivated the world with her extraordinary talent and captivating presence. But what if her dazzling ascent to the pinnacle of pop stardom is intertwined with something far more sinister? In a shocking turn of events, recent allegations from a fierce industry whistleblower are sending ripples throughout the music world. Today, we dive deep into a tangled web of controversy that has everyone asking, what secrets lie behind the glitz and glam? Buckle up, because what you're about to discover might just change everything you thought you knew about the Queen herself. Uncovering Jaguar Wright. Jaguar Wright has burst back onto the scene, and her presence is anything but quiet. Known for her powerhouse vocals and unapologetic spirit, she's now making headlines for an entirely different reason. After a recent appearance on Piers Morgan's show, Jaguar dropped a bombshell that sent shockwaves through the entertainment world. She boldly claimed connections to 3 victims, who she alleges were silenced in ways that raise eyebrows and spark outrage. This isn't merely a sensationalist move. She's armed with names and specific incidents that paint a chilling picture of the music industry's darker underbelly. Jaguar has always been known for speaking her truth, but her latest revelations suggest a looming conspiracy involving some of the biggest names in entertainment, including Beyoncé herself. The startling twist? Jaguar claims that these silenced individuals were all linked to encounters with major stars, hinting at a sinister network designed to control and manipulate artists. As she continues to speak out, one can't help but wonder, is this the tip of the iceberg? Could these claims uncover a much deeper narrative that many have glossed over for years? Jaguar boldly addresses the fear and intimidation that pervades the industry, suggesting that the power to silence dissenters goes beyond mere influence. It might involve threats that are far more grave. With public support growing behind her, it's clear that Jaguar is not just a voice in the crowd, but potentially a whistleblower shining light on dark corners many would prefer to remain hidden. And what happened next would only deepen the intrigue. Beyoncé's warning. Unspoken threats in the industry. When Jaguar Wright made her bold claims, it seemed like a spark set to ignite a wildfire. But what's fascinating is the alleged warning Beyoncé reportedly issued to her. Insiders say the Queen of Pop didn't just dismiss Wright's allegations, she took them seriously. This has stirred up a pot of speculation and concern among fans and industry insiders alike. Could it be that Beyoncé feels threatened by the truths Wright is hinting at? Many are questioning if this warning stems from a deeper understanding of the lengths some will go to protect their image and influence. After all, the music industry is notorious for its hidden politics. The urgent tone of Beyoncé's warning raises eyebrows. It was not just about protecting her reputation. It was a caution that reached beyond personal stakes. What does she know about the dark underbelly of fame that others don't? The stakes could be much higher, reflecting a chilling reality artists face when they confront these powerful figures head-on. And what happened next would shock everyone. Reports emerged that Wright was being approached by various media sources, stirring a sense of urgency. Is Beyoncé trying to suppress the potential fallout? This delicate game between celebrity and accountability raises critical questions about truth, power, and the lengths people will go to maintain their status in a cutthroat industry. As we delve deeper into this narrative, each twist reveals more than just intrigue. It unveils the complexities of human dynamics in a world where fame can be as perilous as it is glamorous. What lies beneath the glamorous facade of pop culture? The stakeholders, Diddy, JayZ, and more. As the storm continues to brew, it's impossible to ignore the major players who seem to sit at the center of this brewing controversy. Diddy, JayZ, and their associates are more than just powerhouses in the industry. They represent a deep web of influence and control that shapes the way we consume music. First up, Diddy has always had a reputation for being a dealmaker and a risk-taker. But what lies behind his glossy facade? A series of allegations suggesting that he may have engaged in questionable practices to maintain his empire has attracted attention. Jaguar Wright's claims are particularly explosive, hinting that Diddy's connection to dark practices could date all the way back to the early days of Bad Boy Records. This era, famous for its flashy lifestyles and chart-topping hits, seems to be under a shadow that's finally beginning to be exposed. Then, there's JayZ, a titan with a business acumen that's earned him billions. But could there be darker consequences to his rise? Rumors have circulated about his entanglements in various controversies, including accusations of betrayal among fellow artists. Jaguar suggests that JayZ might not just be a rapper. He's perceived as a player in a much larger game, where so-called sacrifices might be made in the pursuit of success. Diddy and JayZ are not alone. The ripple effects of their actions have created a dynamic that draws in many more stakeholders, producers, executives, and even fellow artists who may feel the weight of these power moves. Each one is a piece of a larger puzzle that could reveal the extent of manipulation and secrecy in the industry. As discussions unfold, what's chilling is that these allegations aren't just isolated incidents. They touch the lives of many aspiring artists and raise broader questions about the ethics of the industry. Who truly holds the power, and at what cost? With international fascination and growing scrutiny, the stakes for Diddy, JayZ, and their cohort are rising. Each new revelation only fans the flames, while supporters and detractors alike ponder, are we simply scratching the surface of a deeper conspiracy? As more details emerge, we'll keep you updated on this gripping saga. Buckle up. This ride is far from over. Allegations and controversies. The chaos surrounding Jaguar Wright's claims doesn't stop with her revelations. In a whirlwind of speculation, allegations have emerged detailing covert activities within the music industry. Jaguar points to secretive rituals, suggesting that power players use them to maintain control over their artists. The implications of this are staggering. What if the glitz and glamour of the music world are merely a facade for something much darker? With Diddy facing multiple lawsuits and whispers of dwindling influence, many are questioning the foundation of his empire. Jaguar's bold statement suggests that the pressures of fame might come at an unspeakable cost. There are murmurs of artists being caught in a vicious cycle, forced into situations that blur ethical lines. Could these hidden practices be the untold stories behind the rapid rise and fall of beloved stars? And it doesn't stop there. The narrative takes a turn as past incidents surface involving star-studded collaborations loaded with tension. Fans have noticed odd dynamics in music videos and performances where artists seem uneasy. Could it be that behind the scenes, their interactions are tinged with veiled agendas? As fans dissect these allegations, they find themselves at a crossroads between admiration and skepticism. This isn't just about the artist anymore. It's about the very framework that supports the music industry. If Jaguar's words ring true, it begs the question, how many artists have suffered in silence while legends are born? In this tangled web of deceit and heavy allegations, there's no telling what could be exposed next. Will this scandal shake the industry to its core, or will it be swept under the rug? Viewers are left craving answers, not just for the artists they idolize, but for the reality of the world that supports their fame. Could the spotlight on these allegations lead to a revolution in how we perceive celebrity? The stakes have never been higher. Rihanna's connection. As we peel back the layers of this scandal, Rihanna's connection to JayZ adds an intriguing twist to the tale. Their bond, forged in the early years of her career, has always been marked by mutual respect and admiration. However, whispers of discomfort have recently surfaced. Some insiders have suggested that Rihanna faced pressures within the industry that may have manipulated her trajectory. Was she truly in control of her brand, or was there a hidden hand guiding her decisions? Jaguar Wright's accusations claim that such influences extend beyond Beyoncé and Diddy, implicating a broader network of powerful figures. Speculation runs rampant. Could JayZ have exerted control not only over Beyoncé, but also over Rihanna's journey in the industry? All eyes are on Rihanna as questions arise about her alleged conflict with JayZ and how much power he really holds. Did he play a role in steering her career, reshaping her image to fit the narrative deemed acceptable by industry elites? The internet is buzzing, and fans are left wondering about the depth of this connection. What makes it even more compelling is Rihanna's resilience and independence as she's carved out her own path in music and business. But could she be harboring untold truths about the industry's dark side? As we dig deeper into these revelations, another question emerges. Is Rihanna truly free from the grip of those who shaped her early career? Stay with us because as this story unfolds, the real nature of these relationships could either vindicate or expose some of music's biggest names. As the curtain lifts on this complex web of intrigue in the music industry, we find ourselves standing at a crossroads. The tension between Jaguar Wright's explosive revelations and the silence of major players like Beyoncé, Diddy, and JayZ is palpable. Each news story throws more light on how power and control can manipulate not just careers, but lives. Could this be just the beginning? Artists who have long felt trapped in the shadows may finally find the courage to step forward, sharing their own narratives of struggle and corruption. The public's appetite for truth continues to grow, and as secrets refuse to stay buried, we anticipate that more voices may emerge, challenging the status quo. The looming question now is, will the heavyweights of the industry adapt to this shakeup, or will they attempt to silence any dissent? With pressure mounting, the music world is on the edge of change. How this will unfold remains uncertain, but one thing is clear: the landscape of pop culture may never look the same again. Stay engaged as we keep you updated on the latest twists and turns in this captivating saga, because this story is far from over.